These are the waters of New Zealand, clear, restless depths where swim sea creatures of every size, from tiny darting herring to friendly, playful porpoise. For the fisherman who likes his fish extra big and hard to handle, there are the leaping Mako shark and the 60-mile-an-hour marlin. A sleek, deep-water aristocrat, the marlin will stalk the angler's kahawai bait, repeatedly showing his long, pointed snout and scythe-like fin and tail for all to see. When temptation becomes stronger than caution, he will strike. From January to June of every year, the marlin live in these waters, and specially equipped launches go out to offer battle to the great game fish. At sunrise they sail, and at sunset they come home, to the Bay of Islands, to Whangaroa, to Whangarei, to Mare Island or the Mercuries. These northern waters lie enclosed within an island screen, pinnacle and cave, carved and fretted by the tireless sea. Whatever the fishing centre, it's sure to have its share of regulars, devotees who come back every year. New Zealanders mostly, but with an increasingly generous sprinkling of visitors from other shores. The American author Zane Grey was one of the first overseas visitors to discover the quality of New Zealand big game fishing, and others have followed in his wake, representatives from many lands. There's a special way of doing practically everything when fishing for the giant marlin. Besides requiring especially favourable areas like New Zealand for living in, the marlin is choosy about his diet, preferring the kahawai as food. Then there's a special little clip, like a clothes peg, that gives first warning when there's a strike. Outriggers are used to keep the bait well away from the launch's wake, and the trolling has to be done at the right speed to attract the marlin. The whole sea to the horizon must be watched, for a fin may appear ahead, alongside or astern, and while you search the sea ahead, a swordie may decide to rush the bait astern. Marlin fishing calls for time and skill. Many have been lost because the fisherman has been too eager and hasn't taken the time or hasn't used enough skill to land the swift and mighty fish at the end of his fragile line. Light tackle is becoming more and more popular among the regulars, the old hands who appreciate the skill required to land a fish of maybe 700 pounds on a line with a breaking strain of only 30 pounds. How to coax a stubborn fish up from the depths to the surface is one of the things that may mean the difference between returning empty-handed or with the coveted pennant flying. From the comfortable and friendly lodge at Otaheite Bay, the keen pupil goes for his first solo. And it may well be that all his skill will be needed this day, for you never know what surprise the sea may have in store for you. And that's the charm and sport of it all. In the clear morning light, the launches head out from sheltered cove to open sea, everyone aboard eager and hopeful. On our way out to blue water, we rig carwai for bait in just the right way to look good to a marlin. We check our lines and make sure everything is ship-shape as we go. The sea is smooth and inviting. The signs are good. Our baits are out, and from now on it's a matter of luck. Fishing luck, with goodness knows what drama lurking just below the surface of the sea. All angling, whether ashore or afloat, calls for the quality of patience. It's a part of every fisherman's character. We wait and watch, relaxed, yet ready for instant action when the right time comes. And here it comes now, a gleaming, weaving shape sweeping in towards our bait. No, he's refused it. He swoops across to the other bait. He's refused that one too. Around he goes, back again. He's struck it. He's on. In from the open sea with pennants blowing crisp against the sky. In from the restless sea to the quiet bays of New Zealand's marlin waters.